So we're going to put it on gas mode. Nothing happens. Yeah, it's not trying to light or anything. We would be able to hear it. Put it back on AC mode. It says it's on AC mode, but if we check, it is not cooling. Additionally, if I turn this off, I'm going to take auto mode off so that it's on gas. Turn it back on again. Check. It just goes into lockout immediately. Not doing anything. But the check light wasn't on before. Thermistor is unplugged now, and it's on auto, so it's going to go into the AC circuit. There it goes. It's in AC mode, no check light, because the thermistor is unplugged. So you might think that maybe the thermistor says that the temperature in the fridge is good and we don't have to worry about it. You might be right, but whenever the fridge warms up to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and it should turn on, it does the same thing. It will not start the burner. It will not cool on AC. It will do nothing if the thermistor is plugged in. I'm troubleshooting this Dinosaur Electronics board. The symptoms that it's doing right now is that whenever it's on LP gas, it will light the flame, and it'll be fine for about 15 seconds, and then all of a sudden the flame, it'll start clicking, and what it's doing is it's removing power from the yellow pin and adding 12 volts again. So it's going from what it's supposed to be, which is the 12 volts, to 0 and then back again. It's just pulsing over and over again. We are trying to figure out and isolate the problem. So far I have tested the resistance on the valve back here. Right now I've got the probes on the gas valve. Come on. And I've got it set to 200 ohms, and it's showing 55 ohm resistance. That is a good gas valve, according to what I've read. I'm checking the thermocouple now, and the thermocouple is hooked up and it's in millivolts, and I'm going to light the burner manually right now. So what I'm going to do is I hooked up a red connection to the yellow wire, and the yellow wire supplies power to this valve, and it goes through and loops and hits this reigniter board, and if the reigniter board doesn't sense a flame, then it relights again. It reignites, and that kept clicking, and we thought maybe that was the problem. You can't get these anymore, so that was a real bummer for me, but I tested it and it's actually working great, and the valve is working great. And everything works great except the board. So right now I'm going to supply 12 volts of power to the circuit, which is going to open the gas valve and run power 12 volts to the igniter, which in turn will light the flame and monitor it. And then this will read out what the thermocouple is reading. So I just have to have that there. So this is going to climb until it's at, I think, 40 or so, or probably 30, which is normal. It's got a range of anywhere between 17 and something I'll look at in a second. Alright, here's the manual for the RM7732, and it says that thermocouple should be anywhere between 25 and 35 millivolts. Which it is. It's 30. And it holds that as long as the flame is lit. If you can read that. Stupid camera. Yeah, so normal thermocouple operation, and it stays there as long as that flame is lit. It doesn't fluctuate. The thermocouple is good. So, not the thermocouple.
Jason, we got the cat.
Cool. All right. Well, we had a cat stuck in a tree situation, but it was actually stuck in the dashboard of that RV. Anyway, so This is the thermistor plug. Okay, fridge is probably up to temperature. We'll check that in a minute. Okay, so this is a thermometer in the refrigerator portion where the thermistor sensor is. It is 40.6 degrees in there right now. So, fairly chill. So it's within range of what the thermistor should handle. So 8,500 ohms seems fine. We have 8,400 ohms. This is on the 20k ohm scale. And we have 8.4, which should be within range. Okay, so now this is the thermistor instructions. If it's normal operation, it should have anywhere between 7,000 and 10,000 ohms. 7,000 and 10,000 ohms, if it's a normal operation for the thermistor. This is my 12 volt terminal block. Winter! You're fine, Winter. You are not dying. She's not dying. She's really fine. She has lots of food and water. I even gave her bacon. You even had bacon! Ignore her. Anyway, so this is my DC terminal block. And as you can see, I have 12.93. I have this connected to the yellow pin. And it's showing 0, which is good. Alright, now we are in AC operation. We have AC turned on right now. Everything's plugged in except for the thermistor, because if I plug the thermistor in, the board shuts down. So thermistor is unplugged. That puts the fridge, I think, into like a food saver mode where it just always runs. It will always have the burner on, or it will always have the AC on, and it will just run all the time, which is probably not the best. But the yellow 12 volt pin here on the igniter valve, that's the cooling fan that kicked on, because AC is on and the fridge is up to temperature, so it's cooling. Showing 0 on that pin. I'm going to turn the AC off, which should switch it to LP gas mode. Now we have 11.9 on that pin, and the thing is lit. Now you're going to hear it start clicking, and watch the voltage. It's continuously shutting off power to that pin and turning it back on again, over and over again. There is no thermistor hooked up. The thermocoupler is good. Everything works fine. The reigniter works fine. The thermocouple works fine. The electrode works fine. We've got gas. We've got a good voltage supply. Everything is fine except for the logic of this board. Now it's got AC again, so it's just running on AC. Well, our Dinosaur Electronics Micro P711 board came today, so we're going to install that and replace the old Dinosaur Electronics board that seems to be malfunctioning, and hopefully that will fix our problem. So this is the original board. But now that we have this new board, it should be fairly easy just to swap it out. Okay, I've got the new board in there. It's working great. I can operate the fridge by the control panel on above the doors now. So the thermistor's working, everything's working. So pretty happy so far.